So here's the NEXUS S, soon to be released in Canada. It's going to have another quick overview. We already did a review of it, but it's always good to get a second viewpoint. So let's hear what this is about, what you like, what the features are, and really what the difference is from the first NEXUS.
Okay, so I would first like to actually start with the hardware on the device. First thing that you will notice about the device is actually the curved display. So this is a Super AMOLED display, well-known display from Samsung, that actually provides the better experience, viewing experience, and obviously battery consumption and viewing angle experience on this device. So there is estimated that curved display provides about 75% improvements on the light reflection. Together with the Super AMOLED display, which is known for better performance in extreme light conditions, this is actually getting us to have one of the best performing device in the market when it comes to the visibility, angle of the viewing angles, and basically the screen resolution. So,
and what about outside?
Outside, if you look at it from the back, you will notice that this device has a 5-megapixel camera and also has a outside sunlight. Sunlight, absolutely. So
but the back of the device is really nice.
So outside, as I mentioned, actually the curved display actually reduces the reflection about 75%. As you know, that Samsung Super AMOLED device also actually reduced the light reflection dramatically from the TFT traditional display. So the combination of these two technologies, the curved displays and Super AMOLED, giving you the best viewing experience that you can have on extreme sunlight. Another thing that I wanted to mention from the hardware perspective is actually the back end. You have a 5-megapixel camera with a flash, built-in flash, and at the front you have VGA camera, which actually provides functionality such as video telephony and video calling. Another very unique thing about this device, and I'll have to remove the battery for this, is the NFC functionality. NFC antenna that is actually located at the back of the handset. So this is the NFC antenna, and it's actually making this cover a little bit thicker than what it usually is, and connectivity to NFC chipset. So NFC is one of the key features of the Gingerbread operating system. It provides read and write functionalities from the hardware perspective, and also currently supports read functionality from the software, which will be improved to read and write in the next couple of software loads. From the hardware perspective, we are, as I mentioned, in the front camera, there is proximity sensor, there is a light sensor. So when you're actually making a phone call, as soon as you actually move your device away from your face, it actually will light up and it will give you opportunity to input something in the device or actually end the call. You have 4 keys on the bottom, traditional keys that you see from the Android perspective. And with that, I would move to the software. And one of the first improvements on the software from Google is actually UI and the functionality of the UI. It's actually moved from the side scrolling to the up and down, which works really well with the curved display. You see that noticeable change in the background. We changed it from the gray, dark gray to black, and makes the display kind of lines and visible, 100%. And much higher contrast and visibility of the applications. Second, from the UI, from the software perspective, improvement that Google is doing is actually on the text input. So if you look at the, I'm going to try to open something. So if you look at the keypad, you will see that some of the keys have been moved around. Some of the keys have been, actually the keys are a little bit bigger, and also provides the voice input method. So user can actually use the, better display, better keypad, and also voice input as input on the device.
So type an email or type a message of some sort to see how responsive it is?
Sure. So device has, I'm going to just, because I don't have a good angle, I'm just going to show the typing. So device has a really 1 gigahertz processor, which is basically one of the fastest 1 gigahertz processor in the market now. In addition to that has a GPU dedicated for the graphics performance and gaming performance. With that, another thing that you will notice in UI is the downloads, which provides very easy access to the downloaded content to the device. Is it downloaded through the browser, or is it downloaded through the Google applications or Google Marketplace? You can actually go to one place and you can see basically what has been done today. Again, from Google also added a couple of additional formats for the video playing. ACC and AMR has been added. So overall, there's a lot of the improvements on the software side from the user perspective, and also a lot of the improvement that has been done for the developers, opening new APIs, opening, kind of making some changes to the software load, which allows the gaming applications to do better garbage collection and some other things. Overall, a lot of improvements on the speed. This device actually takes about 16 seconds to boot up versus the previous devices, which is about 32 seconds. Loading of the multimedia content, such as video files, went from 2.6 seconds to less than 1 second. So overall, just improvements on performance of the device.
And let's see what a video looks like. Can you stream YouTube? Just see.
Absolutely, yes. I'm not sure if
or media file that you have.
We don't have. I don't think that we have anything preloaded on this one, so we can go ahead with the. Hopefully, I'm gonna select something that is appropriate.
Kim Kashartin, awesome.
So this is running over the 3G network. So.
And speaker, where is speaker?
Okay. So speakers are located at the back. So maybe this is not the best content. Best content, but we can try to choose something else. To represent
the video though, or the audio.
Yeah. So definitely has very strong speakers and very good audio. So let's find out.
I do like the screen, how it goes right to the edge.
Some shots from Middle East, I guess.
You know what they say about revenge? You better be ready to dig 2 graves.
Ouch. You never know what you're going to get on YouTube.
I was enjoying Romeo and Juliet this morning. That's all there.
So that would be pretty much it. A quick overview of this device.
Yeah, it seems like it's a great progression from the Galaxy S series.
Absolutely. For the people who are into Google experience, and definitely device of the choice for them.
Perfect. Thank you.
Welcome.